Welcome back everyone to another beer review. This time we're heading off to the Perfect Draft and we are going to take a look at Mikeller's Heated Seats New England Pale Ale. I forgot the name of the bloody thing then. It's coming in at 4.9%. So we'll do the usual thing. We'll do a video of the pour and then crack on with the review. So let's get going. So, beer in a glass. Before we get going on that, just quickly, well actually what we'll do, we'll go in there. It's slightly hazy, it's slightly sort of lemon colour. Let's shut this curtain. Lemon sort of orangey sort of colour going on. Slightly hazy. Finger a compact white head. Can't see an awful lot going on in the glass as in bubble wise, but this doesn't create an awful lot of nucleation. So, like I say, Perfect Draft, Mikeller Heated Seats New England Pale Ale, 4.9%. Picked up from Beer Hawk, as it's where I buy all my kegs. I always try and order 3 or 6 kegs to try and get the biggest discount. This was £45.50, not cheap, definitely one of the more expensive ones. In that, you are getting a £5 keg deposit, and I also got 15% off, so took about £7, £7.50 off the keg, something like that. So took it down to about 38 with discount, plus £5 keg deposit. It's working out about 33 quid. So that's all the monetary thing. Just incidentally, the price of it has just gone down as well. So it's gone down to £43.50, only 2 quid a keg, but it's better than going up. So let's shut the hell up. Let's get on with this beer review. So beer in a glass. Bit of chill haze on the glass, but it is a hazy beer. Looks like a typical sort of pale ale. Doesn't look overly exciting, in all honesty. And I can't swill it without spilling it because I'm useless. So, let's dive in on the nose and see what we get. A little bit hoppy. Yeah, again, a nice little hop aroma in there. Tropical. Juicy. Light. A little inkling of malt in there. A little inkling. But yeah, I mean, it doesn't smell overly exciting. It just smells nice enough. So let's get on with this. Let's stop sniffing. Give it a taste. Cheers, everyone. Ooh. Go in one more time. Now, body of the beer. It looks very sort of light and a little bit uninteresting, doesn't it? But believe it or not, when you drink it, you do get the impression it is quite light, but it does have quite a decent body to it. You know, it's a little bit deceiving. It might give you the impression it's a little bit wishy-washy, but it is quite heavy. Carbonation. There is quite a bit of carbonation in this. Lots of small bubbles, but it is quite a strong carbonation in there. Mouthfeel is nothing to write home about for me. Obviously, that carbonation. When it's rather gassy, when any beer is rather gassy, sometimes it can sort of just take the edge off the mouthfeel. And like I say, this is a good body, but it's a good body for a pale ale. It's not going to be thick and heavy, so it's still reasonably light with lots of carbonation, which can ruin that mouthfeel. But let's go in on the taste. Very tropical, very juicy. For me, there's mango in there, I would say. Definitely getting a bit of mango. Yeah, taste-wise, for me, what you're hit with lime. There's almost like this sort of bit of a sour lime sort of tang to it as soon as you drink it. Then you start getting maybe a little bit of sweet orange or mango in there. As you're drinking it, you get a little bit of a bready feel to the beer. But right on the back end, when all that juiciness has gone, I would say, you get a lovely big bready feel to it. There's maybe a little bit of grapefruit in there. Feels like a little bit of sort of grapefruit bitterness. Now the juicy feel of this beer for me, you know, you would like to think it's not synthetic, wouldn't you? You wouldn't like to think it's sort of like fake, but it does have a little bit of a synthetic feel about it, if you like. I don't know, or there's been juice added to it. It's got that little bit of a feel of that. Now that's they've either made a really well made, it's either a really well made beer, or they're fooling us with a bit of the old sort of like, I don't know, juice or something. But it is nice. It's really nice. It's extremely drinkable. 4.9% is absolutely nowhere. It drinks like a dream. It's refreshing. It's thirst quenching. Very downable. Very, very downable. Do I like it? I do, actually. I'm quite surprised. Like I say, there is that edge to it that maybe thinks that all them flavours aren't necessarily just coming from the hops, that there's additions to it. It has that feel about it. But I do like it. Now, it doesn't wow me. It doesn't blow me mind with anything new, but it's just a really enjoyable drink, I think. Would I get it again? I think I would. It's definitely a summer beer. It's definitely a summer beer. It drinks light. It's got all them lovely, refreshing, sort of juicy flavours. The ones that are really comes to life. Really comes to life. It's got that much sort of juice and sort of flavour in there. I would. It wouldn't be a regular. It wouldn't be one I'd say, I've got to order that this week. I've got to order that. But certainly for summertime, that you could absolutely hammer the shit out of that. There's absolutely no doubt you could hammer the shit out of that. Yeah, it's a winner for me. I've got I do like it. I do like it. It's probably one that I want to look at and say I don't like it, but I do like it. So yeah, for me, Mikeller's heated seats on the Philips Perfect Draft, or the Perfect Draft Pro. Incidentally, just quickly, I've got the Perfect Draft Pro. This is set at 5 degrees. I've not tried it at any other temperature, so I can't tell you what it's like, but it's nice and refreshing, easily drinkable, and well worth trying. So yeah, would I recommend it? Yeah, I would recommend it. It's not going to be everyone's cup of tea, but for me, it's a nice, light, easy drink. So that's it. I'm going to leave it there, really. If you've had this before, let me know what you think. If you haven't had it, like I say, give it a go. That's it for this beer review, so I'm going to shut the hell up. Thank you all for watching. Hope you've enjoyed it, and I'll see you again soon on another beer review. Cheers.